What is up, scary awesome people? Here we are this week, another one down, another one bites the dust, and we are one day away from officially halfway to Halloween. We are in the home stretch here, 6 weeks down, two to go. I don't know how I'm conflicted. You know, it's fun to get to the end, to the ultimate goal, but it's sad to see it go. It's being so close to the home stretch here. But we had another week through some movies. I'm a little late posting this one because obviously with the Thanksgiving weekend, we had some dinners to attend. We're a little bit slow up this weekend, so I didn't get there. But we're going to cram some in this week. Got this video, and I promise y'all by the end of the week, another Storytime Corner, and a spooky one at that. Got a good story to tell y'all. So I'm looking forward to that. But let us get to it and recap what this week brought. Hopefully some good old movie recommendations for y'all. So we had, starting with our scratch off card, which we're going to do another here in a few moments, was The Others, 2000-ish early movie. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's one of Nicole Kidman's best roles, I think. So The Others, that was our scratch off movie. Check that out earlier. And then we moved on to Abigail, the vampire crime mystery movie where they kidnapped the little girl and she turns out to be a vampire of the vampire family. It's not bad. It's not bad. Event Horizon, one of the most terrifying space sci-fi horror movies ever. Fantastic movie. Definitely watch that again if you've seen it, and if you have not, then rush out immediately and see it. The Shining, the OG horror spectacular Kubrick film. Can't say much more about that. Brain Scan. Yeah, if you ever watched Terminator 2 and your favorite part was Edward Furlong and you thought, wow, this kid is not obnoxious at all, he would be great starring in another horror movie that maybe he'll get killed in, then you should watch Brain Scan, because it is actually a really fun movie, despite him, or in spite of him. One I just picked up physically. It's that good. I went out of my way to find the Blu-ray. It was not that easy to track down, but Brain Scan, good B movie that you may not have seen. It, chapters 1 and 2. Fantastic movies that expand on the Tim Curry miniseries that happened, which was also great and may still come up for us in the marathon here, but we watched the newer ones. They are always fantastic. Hellraiser Deader, a direct-to-video Hellraiser sequel, and in my humble opinion, the best of the direct-to-video Hellraiser sequels. The one where the dude has got like cultish powers and brings people back to life, and then one of the women that get tied up into a journalist gets tied up and lets the Cenobites know that this dude was bringing people back to life, and they're pretty pissed about it. So it's a fun story. Hellraiser Deader. Hocus Pocus, Halloween classic. Vivarium. A very weird movie to go check out. This couple goes to check out a new house in a suburb and gets trapped inside, forced to raise a baby. As weird a premise as that sounds, go check that movie out. It was really good. Head of the Family, a classic full moon B movie. Check that out if you haven't seen it. Clockwork Orange, another amazing Kubrick movie. Devil's Rejects, Rob Zombie's best in my opinion. Evil Dead 2, the best Evil Dead in my opinion. And then we kind of horror skewed off because Ares Tron came out. And we went and checked that out. It was all right. It made me appreciate Legacy that much more. And I really liked Legacy despite other people's opinions. Tron, Ares was okay. Soundtrack was mint. Thanks, Nine Inch Nails. Ernest Scared Stupid, one of my all-time favorite Halloween movies, which I usually leave to the end. But being as I will be away, I just left it in the rotation and it came up. And Ernest Scared Stupid. Saw it when I was a kid in theaters. Still great. The original Creepshow. Just picked up the Ultra HD of it. Cracked it open when I got to it. It is fantastic as always. Creepshow. Stephen King wrote it and is starring in one of the segments. Fantastic movie. Virus. Another probably lesser known sci-fi horror about an alien gets beamed down from space onto an abandoned science vessel that a tugboat comes to try to salvage. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, Donald Sutherland. It's a pretty awesome horror sci-fi flick. Troll, another wicked movie, the original Harry Potter. If you watch it, you'll know. That is great. One of the few movies that scared me as a child. That came up. Troll. The original Conjuring. Fantastic series. Watch the original. Thanksgiving, I watched on Thanksgiving. Some Eli Roth slasher film. Really awesome. And last but not least, Delivery Day movie watch. The Rocky Horror Picture Show 50th Anniversary Ultra HD edition that I just got. I was very excited for that. Couldn't get a hold of the Steelbook. A lot of the new rarer horror movies these days are coming out in Steelbook first, or at all. The Rocky Horror 4K, so far, it only came out in Steelbook, and I missed the release of it. I wasn't even able to score it off Amazon. I had to order it from Amazon.com. Luckily, I ended up paying the same as I would have here, but Rocky Horror is an all-time favorite of mine. It is a fantastic musical, and I love it to death, and that's where we finished. So that was it for this week. Hopefully, y'all found some good recommendations in there. Let's finish it up with our deck of surprise. All right, let's do it. Stop here. All right, what do we got? Let's get some insights. See if we have any insight into guessing what it is. It is a 2013 supernatural mystery. 2013. Haha! We have run into our first. We already watched it. It is the original Conjuring, which, as I just explained to you, we already watched. So we will pick yet another one and see what we get. That is a good one. That's for true. All right, let's do it again. Zip, zap, zoo. All right, what do we got? A 2002 zombie action war movie. 2002. That's around, is that pre-Dawn of the Dead remake? I think it is. I think that was 2000. I think it's 2004 the remake was. 28 Days Later. That is another one that has already come up. Although we're still waiting on 28 Years Later, which I have waited for the marathon and still haven't watched yet. So I'll tell you what, if we get yet a third one that I've already watched, then we're going to bypass that and we're going to use that card and watch 28 Years Later. That's what we're going to do. Third time's the charm. All right. Going backwards a little bit. 1982 sci-fi mystery. Oh, that sounds Thing-ish. And I was right. It is The Thing. Okay. So that's 3 in a row that we already got. And as I just said, so we'll skip that this week. And we'll cheat a little bit and take the 28 Years Later. That's what I'll watch next because I've been waiting for it. There's only a couple left on the shuffle. I have left it and been just doing physical movies because we're in the home stretch here. But 28 Years Later, we will watch it. And that is it. Here we are. A little bit late, but we are what? 16 days away from Halloween. And less than 2 weeks from my trip down to Las Vegas, where we're going to be on site doing some Halloween stuff there. And you guys will see me live down there, which will be super fun. And we'll sneak in a couple of movies, maybe one on the plane, maybe one in the hotel. But we'll get in the last few flicks while we're down there. But home stretch, we still got some days to go. I will catch you guys soon in our second go round with our Storytime Corner here on Scary Awesome Stuff. All right, that is it for now, but we will see you next time. Stay spooky, everybody. Catch you on the flip side.